We're there, baby. No transition.
I'm giving you my best side too.
We're live. We're live on YouTube. So behave, all of you.
No. Yeah, we're gonna have to
No
move that back
exams.
quite a bit.
Huh?
No.
Gotta go.
The nanny cam?
Oh, we got the bathroom door.
Is that what you just did?
And the damn phone.
Yeah, I just farted over there. I don't do it.
Farted right behind me.
Dude, if it goes,
There we go. Right?
if it just does that single pop,
All right, that's it. Go.
run.
It's the ones that go.
All right.
No. Those all you're gonna see is
We're
Yeah, right.
Really, it's night show.
I got a story.
as you gag, try and drive down the road, get the window down, you can't get it down fast enough.
Exactly.
Are you talking about my farting?
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't do something like that. What are you talking
In a
about?
few minutes, you know how the night show differs.
Yeah.
We warned him. Danielle needs press pass if you have to think of it. Okay, love you. Bye. That kind of moment is there. You know, I have hours that have our stuff on the front and back, and then
How come his mic sounds better than mine?
We'll deal with it. We're good. We're good. It's
My mic?
Yeah.
been a long
It's
yes,
it
has.
starts right here.
Night, Scotty.
It's that deep.
It starts right
All
here.
right, it's that time. Everybody ready?
Nope.
What do you
We're gonna
say?
do it then.
Let's go
Let's
live.
do it.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay, good. Let's
3,
go live. What do you
2,
think?
1.
Actually, we're
It's 7 p.m.
Yep. I just cut into it just that fast and said, let's go live. Just like that. Let's go live. It's the world according to Mike, and I can't hear nothing. So I'm faking it tonight.
It's okay, Mike. Everybody else usually
How's
fakes it for
everybody
you.
else doing?
Yeah.
But I will tell you this.
Your
Fakes
thing,
it too. Did you?
I,
You didn't know that?
I will tell you this. In Mike's defense, he did get my hearing up and going, my headset up and going, and microphone. So
Check this out.
thanks, Mike.
You've got like a sexy voice on the radio.
Thank you.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Danielle. I got a weird eye.
Well, both of them were looking at me though, so I was really confused if it was just one.
So how's everybody doing? It's the world according to Mike. It's Wednesday night. Everybody, wow. It's been one of
a
those
whole
days.
week.
It's been a whole week since we've done this.
And I can't hear myself.
You guys do this once a week?
No. No, just this.
You know what? We were walking down the road. This guy says, "Hey, man, y'all want to be on a radio show?" I said, "Sure."
Why not?
"Oh, come on down. Y'all can
Why
be on radio."
not?
So I'm military Mike, and you're not, and I don't have any underwear on. So I just thought I'd bring that up. And time for
You don't need to bring anything up.
it'll come up on its own.
Boom.
All right. Hey, if you don't know me, there's a real good chance that we've never served time together. And when I mean that, I'm not talking about the military. I'm talking about in jail. And that whole thing about my record, she looked like she was older than 16. But the whole part of her being a boy was a transgender issue. So we don't talk about that anymore.
Yes, we do.
Now that I no longer have to testify.
What bathroom did she use?
Well, it doesn't matter. You can't do that.
Yes, I
And
can.
of course, this is my variable speed co-host, the lovely Doc. You can't specify anymore what bathroom. I tell you the honest goodness truth, I couldn't figure out what bathroom to go to today at lunch at a Mexican food restaurant, so I pissed in the sink. And I ain't talking about the sink in the bathroom.
I am never drinking sweet tea again.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but at least the dishes got washed.
yeah.
That's a first.
And the hostess. All right, on my right from parts unknown, the one, the only. Hey, we changed his name right before the show. We changed his. We're trying to get him in trouble.
Because in Mike's world, everything is ADD.
Yeah, and
And they make a pill for that.
and
Hey, go ahead, Mike.
nah.
Are you
ADD.
It's like
ADD.
old radio. You
Yeah.
got to put a quarter on top of it. So that
Damn, that's old radio there, buddy.
Right?
Hey, Yeah, what's his name again?
Captain Pat.
Captain Pat.
Captain Pat. Not to be confused with Captain Obvious at the house.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Those are.
And for this exciting episode of Captain Pat and the Bullshit Makers. Oh, was I allowed to say that? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, there's no fucking cussing on this show. Damn it. All right.
I'm the only one allowed to say vagina around here.
Vagina.
Vagina.
Damn.
It got quiet.
Yeah. Well,
Everybody
We were
went to
waiting
their.
for the
Everybody
echo.
went.
damn.
Where were you on the effects? Vagina.
You know that a duck's quack doesn't echo?
That's right.
I've
Hey, I
heard
thought
that.
I'd throw that out there. Captain Pat, how are you, sir?
I'm good. And yourself?
Fair to partly cloudy, followed by scattered light in the morning.
Yes.
All right, then the only guy at the table that knows somebody important. The only person at the table who
Is that
actually
a Britney Spears drag queen?
Oh, wow. You need to get a little bit closer to that one.
No, it's
Would
you
you like
with
to borrow
hair.
my glasses?
I'm sorry, from a distance, that's a lot of makeup.
I'm going to tell
On
Carrie.
him or
I'm just,
Yes.
I'm just-
Yes, on him.
Okay,
so?
yes, on
I
him.
mean, do we give you a cool nickname or do we just go with DJ Steve? Do we go with DJ Steve's not my favorite DJ? Because DJ Scotty is. I'm sucking up, dude. I know he's listening for the first couple of minutes. Hold on, I gotta do that. Sorry.
We love you, DJ Scotty.
We wouldn't be here without you. Well, we could be, but
You know, for all intents and purposes, this I'm gonna let you just whatever you want to do.
okay, Bob.
Vagina, vagina.
Steve. See, because
Steve.
sometimes people don't want their last name out there.
Yeah, Steve,
Okay.
my favorite DJ.
Okay.
That's most of the people know me.
Okay, and that will help with the Facebook stuff.
Yeah, Facebook
Okay,
stuff.
so
Yeah.
Because sometimes you'll say somebody's last name. Now, if they're running for office, oh my God, use my name as much as possible.
Right.
But if they're just somebody here that's just like skipping work, they
Yep.
generally don't want their last name out there.
Right.
So that's why we go with Captain
Wait, what's
Pat.
that work stuff?
So 4-letter word.
Ah,
It's
get
Well,
paid?
radio, 4-letter word. So
By the way, before we leave here, you're doing my voicemail.
Okay.
wow.
He's got an awesome voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for calling.
I've known her for freaking goddamn damn years. It's been freaking. I've been some of the shitholes of the world with her, and in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
Chinese rockets flying overhead, and 10 seconds after she meets you, she wants to do a breast exam, and now she wants you to.
And now she wants my
check
vocals.
her voicemail.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said you want him to do?
Oh,
your
yeah, yeah.
voicemail?
Do her voicemail.
Just
He does have a sexy voice.
Thank you.
I've got a
He's
little-
like
Yeah.
1-900.
Yeah, I got a little.
and you know
chubby
what's
thing
funny
going.
is, and I'm sure I'll be called out as a racist for this because everything
Racist.
makes me a racist.
Well,
um,
because you're a racist.
But no,
Well,
I am.
believe it or not, we actually defined that out the other day at work.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about that right now, so shut up. This is my show for a second.
Rock.
Just for one.
No, it's her show all the
Yes.
time. Freaking go for it. Kick his ass.
Generally speaking,
Hello,
black
ladies.
men have like the sexiest of voices.
Who?
Come on, you have Barry White, you have Morgan Freeman, you have all of these super voiceover voices that are, and they're almost always from black men. You hardly
No.
ever
No.
come across a white guy with
Really?
like this.
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Tim Allen from Toy Story.
Bobcat
Tom
go away.
Hanks.
I'm
from Toy
not
Story.
talking about that. I'm talking about
Norm?
Yeah, Norm.
Is it Norm? No.
But anyway, the term racist means that you are a race car driver.
Oh.
That's right. It has nothing to do with you are a.
Does that depend on how
racist.
many tickets you get? Because if that's the case, I am definitely a racist.
And
Yeah.
does it have to do if you're NASCAR or Indy?
No, just
So you
are
are
a
a trans racist.
You are a
I
Might
identify.
be better
you are a
if I
specialist in racing. You know?
I identify as a racist,
Yeah.
a NASCAR racist.
Yes.
I have a lead foot too.
Really?
Mm,
Does it make noise when you go across the dance floor?
it does. Kidding.
Oh.
Actually, it goes boots and pants and 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 what?
Steve's like, oh yeah, man, I'm here every Wednesday
Now,
night
let's
now.
do this.
This is fun. I know.
Just because she told me she liked my voice and it was sexy, I'm going to keep it down here the whole time.
I know that
That's lucky.
doing what you're doing for the Mill Street Music Festival,
I'm
it's like,
so excited about this thing.
well, not only are you excited about it, I bet you it's keeping you up at night. Yeah, man. I have promoted shows or bands that were doing big deals, and it's just like, holy crap. You look at it like 3 months out and you go, oh, I get plenty of time. Then it's like 3 hours away.
Right. That's
Nobody's confirmed yet.
I resemble that remark.
I know.
Yes.
Been there, brother. Been there, man.
Yeah, no
A lot of that
shit.
work.
It's like, wow.
Yeah. So this is today is Wednesday night,
Wednesday.
and the show will be
Saturday.
day night, which is just like Saturday. Is a couple days from now.
You know, I really wasn't thinking about that till just now.
I know. Well, that's my job. It's world according to mine. Since you've got to say,
Holy crap! Here we go. Saturday night.
Stop by on your way out for your complimentary deodorant.
Yeah.
Yep, might need one of those.
They give complimentary. Yep.
Maybe she's just talking about swiping. Well, never mind.
It burns a little.
Okay, let's be honest. This is radio, so it's probably just a baby
Well,
wipe.
we're
Yeah,
on
baby wipe, that's
YouTube,
fine.
Too. Well, we are. Nobody else is.
Come on, if you're listening, join us
love
on
the-
Yeah,
YouTube.
come on.
Trying to check myself out over here on the screen. It's
Yeah.
not.
Hey, let's just
It's
go
my
with
best
the voice
side.
thing because
Yeah.
you're a fatty.
Yeah.
But, don't wear horizontal stripes, man. They never taught you that.
They're horrible on screen. Actually, I'm about that big.
Yeah, YouTube adds like
You
100
don't-
pounds.
They do. They do.
Don't say that
That's
either.
what I heard. So I'm sticking to it. So,
Although that's the first time a man's never lied. I'm this big.
Listen to that.
6 inches.
Look at, hey. How did we get from
I don't know.
It's nighttime radio.
and the sexy voice and everything? It's just like,
sexy voice to penis. Sexy voice. It was kind of like you walking on the dance floor.
yeah,
Sexy voice to penis. Sexy
boots
voice
and
to
pants
penis.
and boots and pants.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go to commercial. No,
No.
shit. No.
No, because we were talking about the Mill Street Music Festival,
We were
Yes.
indeed.
and I've got to throw this out here, man. Anybody that listening to, if you don't have your tickets already, get them now. They do go up to full price on Saturday morning at 12:01 a.m. I only have lawn seats left. $20. www.millstreetmusicfestival.com. Get your tickets today. Get them now.
And I wouldn't wait.
Yeah. You can I mean, I don't care if you pay for them day of. They go up to $25 day of.
Yeah.
And
More money.
more money. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so excited, man. We're gonna have the beer truck out there.
How many are you anticipating?
Right now, I'm about 1,100. So
Man,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow, that's awesome.
that is going to be fun. And you know what? The weather's cool.
The weather's-
and not like temperature wise.
cool, like being like agreeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate going to those music fest in July.
Yeah,
Yeah.
July 28th. Yeah.
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 And
August
that's
1st in Atlanta, Piedmont Park.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God.
Wow,
As you're trying to peel your tennis shoes off
Right.
asphalt.
Off the asphalt. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing when they announced. I know this is going back a little bit, but man, when they announced the '94 Summer Olympics in Atlanta in August, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Are they serious about
Yeah.
this? You know?
Everybody was like, yeah, where do we go to train for that?
You know
Yeah.
what I do?
The sun.
The first thing I did was went and bought gymnastics tickets.
Right. Air
Be
conditioning.
in a nice air conditioned big
Some
building.
sort of an indoor.
I worked for Hennessy Pontiac GMC at the time, and they comped us all the mechanics tickets to the various
Really?
events.
Well, I mean,
So
you guys
I
did
got-
work while you were there, so
No, I mean we got weekend passes and stuff. So I got tickets to watch like 4 different basketball games simultaneously.
wow, I bet
Nice.
that was
Indoors.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and my dad. I took my dad and we went. And,
Are you a basketball fan?
I know. I'm
Yeah,
not. I am.
I'm a gymnastics fan.
I mean,
You
I
mean
can-
women's
I can see that.
gymnastics?
I
oh
can
yeah.
see that.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Belarus
you
back
were,
then.
But
Oh.
you were at the men's gymnastics.
No, I was
Yeah,
at the
you-
women's. I assure you, I was at the women's gymnastics, and
I
used
just
to
go to
How
watch
really?
people
How would
fall.
you know?
You guys, what you guys don't know, if they'd have known mine, he was there, he might have been carted off.
You know what? You're not supposed to like yell like woo that kind of stuff at the gymnastics. I get a little excited about that.
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
stuff.
you're also not allowed to laugh when you fall.
No, but you know what? The Belarus girls, they don't fall.
They don't fall.
They don't fall.
They're weeble wobbles.
Yeah. It's
You knock them down, they stand right back
They
up.
come right back up. Yeah.
Fantastic. So bring a chair.
Yeah, you need to bring a chair because these are lawn seats,
All
and
right.
you can bring a blanket if you want to bring a blanket, but have something to sit in.
All right.
I really don't care.
Refreshments, what are we looking at?
Bradley's Barbecue is actually going to be out there, and they're doing. I might be letting the cat out of the bag a little bit here, but he's
They're
doing
gonna have cat.
cat. Yeah, a beer cheese pretzel.
Oh
Yeah,
that sounds.
and see that I got to go. I got to eat. I haven't had lunch. I'll see you. in a
Yeah,
minute.
I think they should bring some over right now.
I think we should
And then-
totally
for a
test these.
demonstration.
It would be awesome if it would happen, but I know he's busy because he's doing the same thing I am right now.
Really? There's
Freaking out about Saturday. Oh my gosh, yeah.
I thought it
And then
was
Just
alternate
Loafing is
radio.
coming out. Yeah, exactly. Not alternate radio. Another one. Just Loafing is coming out. Shrimp Po' Boys, stuff like that. Yo,
Cool.
yeah.
And adult beverages.
Beer trailer on site.
All right.
Yep.
This sounds like fun. And what time does it start?
Okay, so doors are at 5,
Yeah.
but the first act doesn't actually go on till 7. So that was kind of a little bit odd, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
I don't know.
not at all.
I like the idea because I thought, hey, listen to a little bit of like canned music and go get you a cold beer
yeah.
Yeah.
Mingle.
pre-game.
Mingle.
Pre-game,
Yeah.
you know.
But
So,
I mean, even at Lakewood though, they only do like an hour.
Yeah,
before
but, you know.
that goes on so that they don't have an out of control mob by the time the act runs on.
I don't. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens Saturday, man. This is. I'm just excited
your
about
show.
it. It's my
Yeah.
show, and we'll see how it rolls. But you know, I mean, the long term thing is if this does what we want it to do next year, more
Who knows
more
how
people,
big it's gonna go.
bigger, you know, stages.
Bigger, better,
Yeah.
best.
Maybe Black Sabbath.
And
If I can get them back together, yeah, sure, why not?
Well, they are together though.
Oh, look, there's one of the artists calling me right now. Hold on just a second.
Oh yeah, tell her to call on this line. Hey Taylor, tell her to call on this line.
over here on Just for Fun Radio, actually on their radio show.
Yeah, right now talking about you.
Yeah, talking about you, and I said, hey, look, there's one of the artists calling me.
Tell her to call us. She can call on the show. I'll answer it for her.
Okay, what time?
It's
Oh, you're in Covington.
Scotty. Scotty, I see you playing with the computer.
I don't have a phone number for her to call in. Do you guys have
You
Yes, I
ready?
do.
You ready?
Yeah.
It
Hey,
is 6
Taylor,
7 8.
Taylor, I'm going to text you a phone number.
Yeah, call in.
You can talk to a bunch of crazy people on the radio. How about that?
Oh, she's gonna call us.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I knew
Okay,
that, but
we'll be here for a minute.
why was
Hey,
it going move?
Tell her
Stop
to
it,
call
Scotty.
block her number. He'll never get rid of her. Or she'll never get rid of him.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the number?
6 7 8.
Hold on, you said that 3 times, 6, 7, 8, and I wasn't ready for it. I'm still not ready for it. I'm still doing this. It's this fantastic phone. Hello, 678
760
760
1556.
1556.
Tell them what they've won, Bob. What are you doing, Scotty?
A trip to San Francisco.
Scotty, I see you playing.
Yes, that's going to be so much fun.
I can't wait.
Oh my God, you can go into every bathroom.
Oh, no
Fabulous.
Wow, I mean, we just went full all out. Right there.
That's all part of the trip.
Girl, don't you know it?
Oh, I'm gonna eat some more of my shake. Mm.
Oh my gosh, if I had a visual for that one.
It's on YouTube. You can watch it later.
Yeah. Over and over.
Ask me about my butt and squats
Your button squats. Okay.
later.
That's
Wait till Mike finishes his shake.
Scotty, if you're still listening, yeah, this is a little different than in the morning.
Yes. Yes.
Good though,
it
good
is.
though. Fun. Always fun. Just for fun. Just like it says right up
Absolutely.
there.
If you're not smiling by the time you leave here, we're just gonna bury you in the lake.
What time does the pizza get here?
Mm. You know what about the shake?
I know about that shake. That's what I know about. it.
Oreos and peanut butter
Yeah.
Reese's cup.
They'll go up a straw really well.
They don't. They don't. I'm starting to get a little lightheaded.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Lack of oxygen increases orgasm.
while I'm going through recruit school at the fire department,
You'll be thinking about that?
we actually we went we were at the burn building. So after the burn building, we went to Dairy Queen.
Really?
Yeah,
So
and-
what department do
and-
you work for?
So we all got blizzards, and the guy was handing out straws, and the girl said, the one female that was with us said, "I don't need it," or no, he was handing out spoons. She says, "No, I just need a straw."
Scotty's helping us
Charlie
with the
can
video situation. Not the video to where Taylor is, because that'd just be weird. Because Taylor's on the phone with
That
her.
would be kind of awesome. She could FaceTime us though.
She can FaceTime or Periscope, but I mean, she's having fun.
Well, good.
It's cool. It's
I'm
good.
digging
We
the
don't wanna
audio.
Give everyone what the place looks like.
No, not quite. Not everything.
Great.
But I don't care if you Instagram a picture of that stage because I've been putting a few up on the.
There you go. But since
Yeah,
you guys,
I thought I saw one a few weeks ago. That's why I didn't think it would be a huge deal.
Nah, you're good.
but
Well, this is great, Steve. I'm so excited.
Cool. I'm glad to hear that.
did you do good, Steve?
I did good.
I did
You
good.
good, Steve.
You did good.
Good.
I had no doubt.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. We're planning a whole bunch of fun stuff.
Bud.
Yeah. Are you guys doing a meet and greet with Driving and Crying?
Oh,
I wish.
yeah, we are.
Yeah. I wish they were coming
That'd
over
be
here to
great.
the
Am
radio
I spoiling
station.
everything?
Yeah. You're giving a lot of it away, but that's okay. That's okay. You're going to be part of it.
Give it away now.
They're next.
That would be,
Okay, I'll
oh,
be
yeah. Well, I'm helping with that one.
Yeah. Could you imagine Flea in Covington, Georgia?
I could. Yep, as a matter of fact, I could.
That would be a lot of fun.
Shut this door back that I open.
Huh?
But I'm going to go shut this door back that I open. You probably don't want to leave it left open all night.
Ah, yeah. Somebody will probably come close it behind you anyway. So
Well, this is great.
awesome. I'm glad you like it.
It's
Yeah, that was
really good.
fun.
It's not like screaming
It was
under
kind of
here
like a
earlier.
walkthrough.
Right?
It was like a walkthrough, and we didn't have to walk anywhere.
Yeah, nobody walked except for
So-
Taylor.
It was like a watch Taylor walk through.
There's a listen through, I think, is what.
It was a
Which
listen through.
explains why she is a thin person and we're
How do you-
all sitting here chunky.
Why do you know she's thin? She might be a big girl. Now you made her feel bad.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
Taylor.
Thanks for the move.
Look.
I don't even know where that
I
came
can't,
from.
I can't really hear you.
Okay, well, look here. I'm gonna say this. Thanks for calling in
Yeah.
while I was on the show. It was really cool having you in
That was
and on. And I'm not trying to hijack Mike's show over here because
Nah, it doesn't matter. We
that's
don't
something
pay
he
for
would
this.
be doing. So,
So,
but hey,
Well, yeah, let me call in. I'm excited. I can't wait to see everybody. I think it's going to be a great show.
oh, that's perfect. She's done this before.
absolutely. If you'd like to come by Friday morning to the morning show, if you're not busy, you're more than welcome to.
I would love to, but I work Friday.
Oh, so you're trying to say that you have a job?
She gets paid to.
What about tomorrow morning?
Well, I work tomorrow morning too. I'm an 8 to 5er in Norcross.
Oh,
So-
really? So let's see, 8 to 5. You're 13. I got that.
Yeah, just ignore him, Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it
asked
sounds
a girl
great,
the other
like
day. I
it's
said,
very-
you know, where you been my whole life? She said middle school. So I mean, I get it.
All right,
Steve, well, I'm going to head out. I'm excited.
very cool. I will see you.
Good job. Everything's coming together nicely.
Thank you so much. I'll see you Saturday. Got credentials for you, all that good stuff, and have fun in the Toyota.
Yeah.
All
right.
right. Thanks, guys.
You got it.
See ya, Taylor.
Bye.
Oh man, that was cool. Hey,
Drive it like you stole it.
well, and then buy a different one.
She is such a sweetheart. If you guys have never met her, I know Scotty, but she is a
Yeah,
lot of.
great radio
yeah.
voice. You just can't put two and two together. I got it. I'm not jealous about the voice. I'll get over it. Hey, listen.
Hers?
No, she's got a great voice. And she's adorable. So you,
I had
Adorable.
adorable. I actually had the pleasure of meeting her for the first time when we did the benefit. She's calling back.
Yeah, probably not.
This may be the Tello.
thank you for calling Just for Fun Radio. The world according to Mike. Hey,
Is on the air.
hello. Give me a number. Hey, what's up, dog? And when I mean dog, I'm not like trying to be like cute or sentimental. I'm serious. You do. You look like a pug.
Well, thank you.
No sweat. Is your beautiful wife there? That's who we really wanted to talk to.
Yeah, she's coming in. That's all I was calling. I was waiting just for your.
Okay, good. Because she married down. I don't know if you know that.
Oh my God, man!
Well, I don't know why you're getting married to me.
Mike wants to talk to you. He doesn't want to talk to me.
Yeah. She doesn't want to talk to her. I don't want to
Who's he
talk to
playing on the phone?
His wife.
And who that is?
This is Mr.
There
and
he is.
Mrs. Tello.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
The other hello.
Hello. Hello. I was trying to
Here,
explain to
this is
everyone how
Mike's
you married
crush.
down.
Yeah, well, it has its perks.
Yes. She's
Not all
perky.
bad.
Yes, she is. She's adorable. But I mean, I think it's important that every house has a dog. So,
Aw.
aw, he's a
that.
cuddly little dog. He's all cuddly. He is. He's warm and fuzzy. Oh, gross! I'm gonna vomit.
He's not quite as furry.
As it used to be.
So what's your question this week, Mike?
Okay.
Yeah,
So
what is your
last week in relationships, we discussed how marrying down had its advantages because you could pretty much get what you wanted at any time just by threatening to leave.
Oh,
All right, and then you
Yeah.
told us that every holiday was really, really great except for Valentine's Day.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
So-
he's improving.
he's improving. Well, you only
He's
got like,
improving.
a few more years left. The dude's old as hell.
Mike,
Yeah, no sweat. I'm here for you, brother. That was just a brief Rolling Stones minute. Ironically, came in at the perfect time as we watch Otello with his little wings fly up into heaven.
Can we keep him, Mike?
So check this out. Now that you're single, what? Too soon?
Yeah, what's his name?
Just a few more minutes, right?
Yeah, I'm tired now. I don't want
I'm
Think about that.
tired.
She has a headache. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
to.
All right. Now, you know what? That's a good question. I think that's a good question,
That's a-
Steve.
That's a great question.
Let's ask this. Have you ever faked the headache?
No, I don't get time to fake headaches.
So you're
My
saying
time is
So I don't know you, but you need to stop and make time to fake a headache every once in a while.
Well, it's
Well, he
either.
was gone for nearly 3 years. I'm making up for lost time.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
he's been deployed.
Well,
a
I
lot.
was gonna say either that it was and it's done, and she's like, I got. Well, okay.
What are you talking about? I faked an entire period.
Oh my God. Can
What-
I go?
What did she say?
She just said she's fake.
No, I heard that part. I was talking about our caller. I'm trying to gloss that one over.
Y'all do know I don't know how to read, right?
Pat,
What?
I said, didn't I tell you I had
We just met.
benefits?
I mean, you got a nice voice and all, but damn, I'm not going to just come right out my phone number, Steve. God, you buying dinner?
Write it
This-
down.
this-
You know what? Right
this
now,
is
I'm so
gonna get
hungry. I will buy some dinner, brother.
Hey, you know what? Bitch? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you one number
Yeah.
crazy.
tonight.
Yeah. And if I still want to call back tomorrow,
I'll give you another number.
now where
Ah,
the
look.
dating should really go.
This
Ladies,
guy-
are you paying
Let me tell you
attention?
something. I worked in strip joints. I used
this
to
guy's a
dance-
promoter.
Yeah, I used to dance by white chocolate. I had a little change thing. Guys would be like, "Here's a buck," and you like 35 cents back. So no, had you guys suckered in
That's
for a
funny.
second there. You were listening.
I danced as my stage name was Burnt Pretzel.
Really?
Oh, God.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah,
It was salty.
I danced by white chocolate for a couple of years, and
Are you sure it was white chocolate or
it
was it translated into clam chowder?
Put it in the car.
So next week on the World According to Mike, we're going to be going solo.
And asking our listeners, what was your stage name?
Yeah. So,
High five me later, Tello.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I will do. Thank you.
Freaking medics. Freaking combat medics. You guys all stick together. Okay, so you never faked a headache. Man.
Well, I know it's boring, but no.
I know. Well, yeah,
And
because
if
you
I
know.
did, he's sitting right beside me. Why would I tell him?
I just got a text message from somebody who will remain unnamed. His stage name was Speckled Sausage.
They make a pill for that.
The rest of us call it herpes. But
Yeah, Valtrek works.
you want to go with speckled feces, whatever. So,
Man,
no, speckled.
Why are people trying to call me right now?
That's okay. Go ahead. Take your.
Sure, I got to
Go
call.
ahead.
I got to take this.
Go ahead. It's important you're a promoter.
I'll be right back.
No, don't come back. Really. Bring pizza. For those of you not watching on YouTube, I'm enjoying a Oreo peanut butter shake, and I'm trying to suck it up through the straw, and I'm getting a little lightheaded.
When he passes out, that's when the
Yeah.
fun starts. I'm doing a full-on breast exam.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. I know you're going to.
That's okay because I'm going to do a prostate exam.
Medic.
Yeah, I hope you guys are talking about each other, because the first one that touches my junk, it's on. No, really, it's on. Just as long as we remember no eye contact. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I don't want it to get weird.
Well, seeing as how we are on the phone and we are talking to another female, because I
Mhm.
feel outvoted all the time.
Mhm.
I think this is a good way to start introducing the whole breast movement.
Nah.
Nah, no boobs allowed.
Okay,
huh?
here's the deal. Just so you know, I had variable speed over here do some research on a topic that one of the other co-hosts had given me, Redneck Stephanie, and it's on killer boobs. Now I know what you're thinking, everyone. You're thinking that chick, she's
got a
some-
rack.
She's got some killer boobs on her. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about boobs that kill. When boobs gone wild. No, that's not.
No,
That's
no,
college.
that's
Yeah,
college.
when boobs are perky. No, that's different show altogether. So I'm going to turn it over to my variable speed co-host. Can you give us about a couple of minutes worth, and then we're going to actually need to go to a commercial, pay some bills, and then we'll be back. But you got it. It's on your plate. No, really, they're so big. They're on your plate.
They usually do. They end up having half my dinner.
And now you know right.
That was good.
The topic of the day is breast implants. A lot of this is going to have to do with some education, especially for you girls that are young and impressionable out there, and you're thinking about getting them. There's a lot of dangerous stuff that can happen with these.
I'm one of them.
But yeah, first of all, they attract people like Mike. The biggest problem, hands-on training. You ready for some hands-on training?
Nope.
No.
They were doing a breast exam before the show started.
Well,
And I refuse to be a part of that.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it during the commercial break. So if you are viewing, you will absolutely get the best time of your life, because we're gonna do a full breast exam right here on
Full
the
on.
show.
Full
On. Naked
You're doing that on mic?
boobs.
Get your friends.
Tune in. That's gonna be awesome.
Call grandma. Tell her to get on her YouTube channel. Check this out. It's gonna get gross in here. It's gonna get weird.
Okay, so the problem is there's about 250,000 women every year that get breast implants. That's just the annual number.
Now, is that the women or the breast?
That's
That is-
500,000 boobs.
That's a lot.
That's
of
a
boobs.
500,000 tits.
Those are
That's a lot of boobs.
implants. That doesn't include all of the other plastic surgeries. That's just one portion of it,
Of the boob.
of plastic surgery in general.
Oh, okay. So you're not
You
talking
tell me
about.
that's selective, women that just want to have their, breasts
That-
enlarged.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. These doctors are making tons of money on that.
I know. I went into the wrong profession.
Yeah, me
Yep.
too. How many? Since you brought that up, what's a general breast augmentation?
Now that depends on where you go, because you can get cheap boobs in Brazil, but you get what you pay for.
Really?
Yeah.
But Brazil is so much cheaper than here.
Absolutely. I mean, for what, $2,500, you can get a set of boobs. Where here you're paying $2,500 for the consultation. No, it's ballpark figure. It depends on the doctor that you're going to. You're looking at least $2,500 to $3,000 as the bottom line, up to $5,000 per boob. And this is going to be depending on what type, because there are 3 different types of implants. You have your saline implant, your silicone implant, and then you have a combination of the 2.
Okay.
The outside, the outer shell is silicone. So you will have silicone in your body no matter what.
So there's no, when they said saline instead of silicone, they were just lying.
No, there's saline inside, but the outer shell is silicone.
Okay.
Now,
Did
whether
we lose our YouTube feed again? Can you bring us up over there, see if we're still good, bad, indifferent?
it looks like we got 4 people watching.
Well, I know,
We're
but
trying.
sorry.
It's showing live.
All right, let's see. I didn't mean to interrupt their variable speed. Just it was. Oh no, we're still good. Somebody
Good.
just texted over,
Yay.
so we're still
Yeah, we're good.
cool. Okay, so here's my point: is that when they said silicone was dangerous years and years ago. Now I'm an old guy, but I've been a fan of boobs for quite some time. So they said silicone boobs were being replaced with saline boobs, but the material is still silicone.
It's still silicone.
Okay.
Not
The-
the outer shell, the hard plastic airbag, if you'll call it that. But
Okay.
that part is still made out of silicone.
Huh. Okay, that's not good.
Well, the dangerous part is one of the most dangerous parts is rupturing. Now, if a saline boob ruptures, your body will absorb the salt water, because that's what saline is. It's just salt and water. Your body will absorb that, and after a few days, it'll be fine. You'll have one boob that looks like a mud flap, but but you'll be fine. The problem is with the silicone, it's a hard, well, it's kind of like a gummy bear gel,
Okay.
and it feels.
I'll never think of gummy bears the same again.
It feels more like a real boob, and it acts more like a real boob, and it's got about the same weight.
As a real.
So
boob.
that's why a lot of women went to the silicone, is because it felt more natural, but they would rupture. And because it's a gel, and it, even if it starts to leak out, it still kind of stays together and holds its shape. So you wouldn't realize
Yeah.
for a long time, unless you went in for an MRI, that it had ruptured.
So you're talking about now with the silicone, but wouldn't it be deformed?
It could be, but it's still in a chest cavity
Or
where it's
in a
at. So it's still kind of held to the shape.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I got you.
But you wouldn't
You know
realize
what?
it.
Being a woman kind of sucks, huh? Y'all
Um,
go through a lot.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
1 week of the month is like the worst.
Yeah. Well, that's y'all's fault. I don't know what to tell you about that.
I don't even like apples.
You know, there's nowhere it says apples. I think it was pomegranate. I tell you what, Scotty's working on the picture again, so I'm just gonna let you keep going there. But why does it start to bum you out when you start to think about this stuff? So I'm sure there's still women out there with the actual silicone ones, correct? Has everybody been switched out yet, or I mean, how's that work?
You can still get the silicone implants.
But why would you?
They've changed the formula from the original formula. I'm thinking, because I read a lot of stuff today, so there's still a lot of stuff rattling around in my head. It gets lonely in there. But there are a lot of women who do still like the silicone feel, because it feels more natural. And
You're
it
talking about
doesn't-
to the woman, not to the outside.
Yes,
touch.
to the outside touch.
Well, how often do you guys play with your boobs?
Daily?
Dang, man.
Is that am I wrong? Daily? Alyssa, you still there?
Yeah, still here.
Wow, it doesn't sound Alyssa, your voice got deep.
I know. Who's asking you?
This is a daily thing? I mean,
What?
we're supposed to. We're
Like-
supposed to feel ourselves and check for lumps and all that stuff. So it's kind of like an ongoing relationship.
Monthly. It's a monthly.
Yeah. You're playing
You
with your
should do
boobs
it
every
once a
day
month.
there, Doc, and that's just
I can't help it. I have a lot of territory to cover.
I'm saying. That's not
It's-
fair.
What I'll say.
Sure, we start talking about breast exams and you come back, Steve.
That's now you know how to get me. It's better than a bat signal.
Like two boobs up in the sky.
So the research that I found out why women have a higher death rate that have implants, and they do, but it's not always because of the actual implant. As far as the surgery goes, they're not dying because of the surgery. The things that could go wrong. So all of you listening, these are the things that could go wrong. First of all, the silicone package that gets put into your chest cavity does have heavy metals in it. It is made, it does, aluminum, nickel, and there are people who are allergic to some of these things, and they don't know that unless they get blood tested for all of the specific metals that are in.
Which the doctor's not going to do because he doesn't want to lose out on the fee for the breast augmentation.
Exactly. It's something that you would have to request. I'm thinking. So you have the heavy metals.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you're going to make her mad. Now women get to talking about breast implants. And,
Yeah, and then you just
Yeah.
can't get the guys to shut off.
Doc, sorry about that. I don't mean to make you mad. Go ahead.
That's
Heavy
okay.
metal.
I'll do the breast exam on you in a minute.
All right.
I mean, the whole guy walking around with the chicken and
Good,
the
you're
machete
getting a
today.
nipple twister. So
Those
I'm
are
out
called
of it now.
nurples. Nurples.
Okay. The second thing is ruptures, which we just covered.
Right.
There are staph infections that you could possibly
Oh.
get.
Now, this is from the operation itself.
That's from the operation
Yeah.
itself.
Okay, what causes a rupture? How come this thing isn't like, I mean, granted, like a tire can pretty much have, 30,000 miles, and there's blowouts every once in a while, but I mean, what are we talking about here?
How easy is it?
Yeah.
Well, there was one woman who had a swordfish go through it. I mean, I remember seeing that one.
I don't know that would be easy.
Apparently it's really easy if the swordfish is pissed off enough.
Well, yeah, but apparently the swordfish had a vendetta against boobies or something.
Gunshot wounds,
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
stabbings.
Yeah, I got you with that. I'm talking about a rupture.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're not
He
gonna
had a
live.
thought, he lost it.
No,
Yeah.
I still have the thought. I just decided not to share
Yeah,
it.
he's using better judgment at this time.
You're not allowed to have
I'm
that
just
on this
wondering-
show.
I'm just wondering- I'm
Yeah.
just wondering if I can afford to have breast implants. What situation am I going to be in that I get gunshot or stabbed? But that's okay. And I
Maybe-
guess it's
Obviously,
Okay,
you don't know the
maybe-
girls. I know.
yeah,
Maybe
true
she
that.
slipped from the top of the pole.
Oh,
and
landed on
okay.
her boob.
There you go.
But you
Okay.
know what? I've seen that, and
Now
I've seen them
Now
like,
that's the thing.
be scared, and
Yeah.
but no, we never had any. I mean, we didn't like boobs.
I don't know.
boobs.
Maybe
We
they're
didn't
into
have that.
midgets and they like to jump on the chest. I don't know how it happens because I don't need them.
Okay.
I can't explain that. It just happens.
You know why you never do 69 with a midget? Okay, never mind. Too soon.
Oh,
you
guys-
you got to finish it.
if you're
now.
not watching, you're missing out on some
Yeah,
good stuff. Really,
You,
seriously.
you. Well, this is yeah.
Any other? What are your questions about it?
I just wow.
Oh, X-rays. That's the other one.
X-rays can kill you.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but no.
Well, that was
if,
a
you
woman
get, if you
answer.
get too many X-rays, you can die.
How many's too many?
Probably as many as I've had.
And how many's too many to rupture my breast?
It's not about rupturing your breasts on the X-rays, but the saline and the silicone packaging actually around whatever breast material you have in there
Uh-huh.
will sometimes either block
Uh-huh.
the view
uh-huh.
of a tumor, so it won't be caught. That's why women have a higher cancer death rate. It's not the implant that's giving them cancer. The cancer's already there.
They could mask the symptom or the.
So an X-ray won't go through the saline?
No, it doesn't.
It won't go through the silicone.
It has what it is the saline and the silicone
Like jacket or
is,
space around it.
is actually in what's called an elastometer silicone shell.
Oh, you freaking
You went and
overachievers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking
Right.
Google.
That's what he does.
It's-
That's why he's here.
And the silicone generally feels more natural than the.
Oh, buddy, man, we already covered that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
you're
go out
walking
and
in on
talk
the end
about-
of the conversation
Yeah.
now. You,
Okay.
I mean,
you can't go out and promote
the problem
stuff
is
and come
that the
back and just
silicone-
talk about the feel of breast. I mean,
the actual.
You don't know what I was
pouches-
doing outside though.
Yeah, the actual pouch is made of silicone, and that's what's reflecting or disrupts.
can you get like advertisement? Okay, that was too soon. Sorry.
Advertisement?
Yeah, inside your breast.
I'm pretty sure you could.
Okay, well now see, because a friend of mine, she used to take.
So when you go have an X-ray,
yeah,
at Joe's.
yeah, or yeah,
Not
Oh,
right.
Can we make this happen?
cheese flavored beer, pretzel
Just for
cheese
fun
flavored
radio.
beer.
Yeah, we can make
boots
that.
and pants,
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants.
I use a high lumen flashlight when I worked in the clubs, to shine in people's eyes and then punch them in the throat. Yeah,
For the
I'm not-
kids in the back room, that means very bright.
Yeah. But I didn't want to. Now all the people in Covington are going to go to bars and they're going to know the deal. So you ruined it, Steve.
I wrote it.
Thanks. Now, so
5 to 10 million women worldwide have breast implants.
we've already got.
Wow, I'm just reading all this and catching up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do it on your own time. But she used to take the flashlight
And hold it underneath.
and hold it underneath it and literally boom, light up her breast.
It's like a freaking glow
It
stick.
made that sound too.
Well, oh, it did.
Oh, that is just scary.
Isn't it though? Check this out. If you break it and shake it, it
Damn.
blows too.
Don't do it.
This one warms up.
No, you gotta.
Yeah, I got a solid.
You want to try to get this bra on, Mike?
No.
You know what we should totally do is like pull up a bunch of images and say implants, not implants.
No.
Yeah.
Well, here's the real question for
You've
you.
been vetoed.
When was one of the first implants done?
1732.
Probably really close.
Actually,
No,
How do you know? Were you there?
no, it was.
Did you die?
I only
No.
thought about that because I saw that image. So I was like, implants, not implants.
It don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Thailand.
Yeah.
Is that from the
Probably.
Thailand?
That's probably
mail
not
order
even.
bride?
That's-
That's
it-
not
No,
even.
this
a
is
woman.
actually from Live Strong.
No, it looked.
Oh
like
well,
the,
then that is an implant
it looked like the.
because Live Strong is.
Yeah.
Dun. Yeah, she's actually on page 37. She's C. Yeah, $39.99,
It doesn't go there.
and that's $39.99 US. By the way, if you want to order a bride.
Wow.
1895 was the first successful
It was
implant.
close. 150
man.
years off,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I mean, how long does silicone stay around?
Well, I guess George Washington had wooden teeth, so
Yeah.
these people were all into that stuff.
Oh my God,
Hey,
Martha Washington had fake breast.
It might be.
But
It might be. The first lady could afford them on taxes because taxation is theft.
what were they? What were the first implants made of? Like corn sacks?
No, he actually harvested a lumbar lipoma, just a benign tumor from the lumbar region to fill the breast where he had removed the breast tumor from.
Wow.
That's
So,
nasty.
there you
To
go.
I
create
was thinking
symmetry.
like.
So this was
goat
not a
bladder or
cosmetic thing. It
something.
was
Yeah.
actually a surgical,
This was a
like
surgical procedure.
life-saving type thing.
No,
It
no,
was-
this was to make her breast look
To make it look whole again.
asymmetrical
Okay.
again. Yes.
Y'all are killing my show.
In 1889, surgeon
Okay,
Robert
so can we do the resting sign now? I'm
Gersony
ready. I'm ready. I want to do it. I
experimented
want to
with
do it.
paraffin, and it was disastrous.
Can
It
we-
was
can we-
disastrous.
It was disastrous.
I think if let's do a commercial and then you can talk to Captain Pat over here about fondling his breast.
Yay!
Isn't it funny how Captain Pat's not going?
Yay!
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, another
You just don't know what.
Next week, testicle cancer.
Prostate exams all around.
No eye contact.
No eye contact.
All right, let's go to a commercial. What do y'all think about all that? Hey, it's the world according to Mike, and we're talking breast. This is juror.
Breast aside.
That's
Breast,
like
breast
8.
aside.
That's just weird. We'll be back in a minute.
How come I can't hear the commercial?
Because
You're not
not on.
supposed to.
yeah, you're not supposed to. It's not for you.
Not for you.
Oh, hey, you can't leave our guest. Sorry about that, Telos.
Are y'all there?
Probably. Yeah, we're still here.
Oh, they're
Sorry about
still-
that.
Okay, Tello, I want you to just go ahead and give your wife a breast exam.
And
I was
Periscope.
checking on his base.
And then you can turn around and do his.
I just threw up a little in my mouth.
Oh,
I saw the most awesome commercial. It was set in the UK, and they're not allowed to show breasts, even though they have like naked
I was
beaches
about to say,
everywhere.
they're not allowed to show breast.
page 3 of the Sun. Boobs every day.
Scotty's basically saying
Don't do it.
he's got the video and sound hopefully working. I was about to say, it sounds like the video, the commercial is just running, but he's playing with that too.
Have you guys ever eaten at Antico? You should.
where-
Best pizza in the world.
Hey, DJ Scotty.
Well, we're gonna leave you guys so you guys can do your thing.
Hey, thanks for calling in while I was on the show.
Thanks,
You're
William.
quite welcome. So just let us know. You guys have a good night.
You too.
All right, guys. See ya.
See the Telos.
Later, Tello.
Bye.
Good night.
You gotta watch.
There you go.
I'm deeply disturbed from this angle.
No, you are not.
You're left out. He's left out. Oh, you don't share beer.
Ever. That was a chick.
Whoa!
That was a chick's hand.
No, it wasn't either.
That was a chick's hand. Boom, boom,
Alrighty.
boom. All right, so the Telos are gone.
Yes,
I'm gonna try to warm up my hands.
That's a beer
that's a beer.
on a wiener.
You just gotta watch it the whole way through.
Don't know if I can. It's a Guinness. I mean, you had me at Guinness. So.
Yeah, it's a Guinness.
Trying to get my hands warm, honey. I'm thinking of you.
On to talk to. Scotty's like, no women naked boobs.
I know.
He said, you guys are a bunch of boobs, but no women.
That's a weeble wobble.
We know.
Oh, he's just, you know, he is.
There's two.
See?
That a girl. That a girl. Show off.
Oh, God.
I figured you would like that one. Just what?
Right after this song.
Nice.
Maybe I should do them. I should do the exam on him, and you should talk us through it. No way.
Hell yes!
A couple weeks ago, they tried to put a bra on me.
Yeah?
I was all for it, except for the bra didn't fit. So, nah, 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 nah. Neener, neener, neener.
What does that say, though?
That they need to get a bigger bra.
Okay.
Holy crap, I'm tired. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Oh.
Oh yeah, it's all talk till it's right there in your face, isn't it?
It's all fun and games till somebody gets an eye put out.
Yeah, right.
God damn it.
All right, enough of this.
fuck is Rand Ben?
Boy, if I had $1 every time I heard that.
Right. Yeah, I think you'd be negative.
Yeah, that'd be $7 into it.
Yeah.
All right.
Antique.
You know, it's one of these. Stop. Scaring me, scaring the kids. We're going back. I don't want to be here any longer than I need to be. All right, hey, look, I know I'm interrupting Eric Clapton, "Cocaine" or whatever song he was singing there, but if,
Lay down, Sally.
yeah.
Lay down, Doc.
Yeah. For those of you not watching on YouTube, this would be the time. On my nervous side, we have Captain Pat, and he's going to be doing a breast exam. We were specifically told, or should we say illicitly told, not to do a woman's breast exam. So we're going to use Captain Pat.
Captain Pat.
Now, I feel kind of strange narrating this, and Steve, you're watching. So,
Oh, I'm just over here texting.
no, you're watching. It's on YouTube, and quite frankly, yeah, I'm basically grossed out. But I guess I'll live. I know the milk from my milkshake is starting to curdle a little bit.
Because your milkshake
okay, so-
brings all the boys to the yard.
I was yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was man. This,
Oh.
wow, National Geographic. Yeah, man. It's like Aborigine versus albino. It's ugly. Okay, so please begin so we can get done with this.
So this is how the breast exam is going to go.
No.
First, you have to find a guy that's willing to stand here with his shirt up.
Well, I'm sure that
Once you
there's not
got
going to be
that,
that many shortage of that. Okay, go ahead. You talk and I'll narrate. First thing you're going to do is
cut him in half.
here, we're going to move the microphone.
No, Mike, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, we can
Can
hear
they
you.
still see you?
Yeah,
Can they still see you, Mike?
it's visible.
I'm hiding. Yeah.
I can't feel this, Mike. Can you can you
No.
give me your hand?
you talking Is that a lump? Wow.
It's a
Okay.
moose knuckle.
Yeah, now we just went from
It's a moose knuckle.
X to R
Yeah,
or R to X or yeah. Isn't that amazing? No, we're actually going up in viewership.
Viewership
Freaking
is
scary.
increasing.
They're on the phone calling each other. Look what these dumbasses are doing.
But let's stop. Maybe we might learn something now. Come on,
Yeah.
breast
please.
exam time.
Yeah, it's
So first thing you do, cup right under the nipples.
cup underneath. See, you're cupping now.
Well, because you made me.
Yeah.
You're
Hey.
supposed to do it with the back of your hand because the back of your
No,
hand is
you
more
don't cup
sensitive.
with the back of your hand.
She's
You
not
can't-
cupping. She's examining.
That's like
I'm not fondling.
no, but it looks like you're trying
Even
to
though
increase
that makes it more fun.
cleavage area. Or
You're using
okay, using the back of your hands because you don't want them to get burnt. So if you got to crawl.
Now wait, so she said the back of your hand is more sensitive to what? Because I always thought that there were way more like
in your fingertips.
ooh.
Okay, so we're going for. I imagine just touching Captain Pat is some form of
Of abnormality. But bum.
And then you take
Yeah.
your 2 fingers.
Oh boy, here we go.
st-
And
start
come
at the
in
outer edge of the
Tokyo.
nipple
Yep.
And just feel
Oh yeah.
all around.
That's the face. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's it.
yeah.
That's what we're going
Work
for.
your way in a circular motion.
A circular motion. Yep.
Out,
Right
until you
there.
reach
Yep.
the outside
The outside of the
of the breast.
breast. And now I know why Colonel Sanders got into this.
Sorry, like,
That is a pretty good chicken, though.
It is.
Yeah.
you also have
Are you an original recipe or
Yeah,
extra?
I'm-
Yeah, because
I'm
I'm
a-
incredibly uncomfortable right now.
you also have to check. the
Somebody whoops out a
lactose.
potato wedge and we're gonna fight.
You also have to check.
What? The hell are y'all doing, damn? Oh,
'Cause
come
that's-
on, I did.
That's breast tissue over there too on the
Yeah.
side.
Check the breast tissue and
Okay. Now let me ask you a question. If you do have lumps, like little bitty lumps, yes, please, God, go back to your microphones and headsets.
Wait a
And that
minute.
wasn't sexual.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, here
Nicely done.
I'm
Nicely
gonna do
done.
it too. Here,
There we
ready?
go. Boots and pants.
Happy
Boots and
birthday.
pants. Boots and pants. Boots and pants.
Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome to
Okay, so you're doing this, and suddenly you feel a little because now
it's
Let's
an abnormality,
nod
basically.
you
If you
Yes.
feel an abnormality of something that's not been there before, just like
Okay.
when we do a test, when you're checking your self once a month for your testicles,
your
spell.
your spell.
when you're checking yourself once a month, if
if
you
y'all
feel
be
something
quiet, I check
abnormal,
myself right now.
would you like me to demo for you?
They were all looking at each other. I was doing
Yeah.
some checking over here.
Brings a whole new meaning to shemagh. Shemagh.
Oh yeah, we have to wait till tomorrow, right?
For the shemagh.
Oh.
For tickets, what?
Never mind.
Okay. Thursday.
Man love.
Man,
Yeah.
bingo.
Steve, you know what that means?
Man love?
Yeah. When you and see you're talking with three, I hate to admit it, but disabled combat veterans at the
Okay.
table. When you're in the Middle Eastern countries,
Yeah.
Wednesday night is meet and greet.
Okay.
Men go out and find their little boys.
M-A-T.
Yeah.
M-E-A-T.
And then Thursday is Man Love Thursday. Generally, yeah, it takes a lot to get used to. Believe me, I
Wait,
was like
it's a
9.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm very serious.
Yes.
Yes.
I lead
Yeah.
a sheltered
Oh,
life.
yeah.
I did
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
make
No,
my
There's
way
a lot
into the
of
sand.
people in this
Ooh.
country that live a sheltered life.
Yeah, that don't know. Yeah, but it truthfully does happen, and quite frankly, I've had people up like in the observation towers, and me go up there just to check on them, and then be so upset about what they're seeing going on that they're like locking and loading, and me have to go. Nope, we don't get involved with that.
But it's two birds with one stone, Mike.
Yeah.
Wait. Why doesn't
Sergeant.
why is it just like front page news?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Because then the agenda couldn't be
Yeah.
perpetrated.
they've done a couple, like Nat Geo did a special on it.
Yeah, I mean, I
know.
did see a.
But here's the thing: is when they do one little special like that, it's an isolated event. Nah, dude, it's everywhere.
It's every
It's
Thursday.
church every Sunday.
Mhm.
But their church is Friday.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Josh Long, Sergeant Long,
Mhm.
was the one that literally was about to light them up, boy, and I was like, no,
Can't do it.
no, let me have that magazine. Hey, it is what it is. Kind of weird. We got weird. We did a breast exam, and then we talked about my jewels, and then we talked about Man Love Thursday. So can't say that this isn't a freaking like international. I wanted to talk about some things in the news. Can I get everybody's opinion on some things in the news? Does
I'm
everybody
game.
mind if we just change over to something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. When you're in a competition, okay, there's really only two ways to kind of look at it when you're participating. One, you participate to the best of your ability and then attempt to win, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other possibility or option is to, well, cheat and try to get the other guy to lose, right?
Or throw a hissy fit and make other people feel sorry for you.
Okay, so today, Cruz literally losing. I mean, John Kasich, why the hell this guy's even still in the race?
Yeah, I don't
It's-
know.
John Kasich is being sponsored by
Okay, but
outside sources
Okay,
to
you
stay in here to split.
do
the
you
vote.
remember that guy's name, Senator Marco Rubio?
Yes.
You remember he dropped out, I don't know,
Yeah.
what, 6 weeks ago?
Mhm.
Do you know that he still has more delegates than Kasich does right now?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kind of embarrassing that a guy who dropped out almost 2 months ago has
Still carrying.
more delegates
Yeah.
than you are, but
Yeah.
you're going to stay in the fight. All right, you.
Well, like I said, he is
Forget.
sponsored by outside source for a purpose of splitting this Democratic ticket right now, or Republican ticket
yeah,
right now.
I understand.
And
they want to go to an open convention. Hey,
Right.
look, I got all that. But here's the deal. Today he got on TV and announced his VP, if he so becomes. And actually, I don't know if you guys saw it. Two things really, really weird happened. One, he said that she would be able to take over as commander in chief if need be, which basically means if something happened to him. And then the other part is she sang a little song as part of her speech today, which I don't have a clip of because it's quite frankly that stupid. It hurts. It was like, like the Barney song, I love you, you love
Don't
me.
ever do
Yeah.
that
Oh
again.
man,
You
there's
ever
the
do that
party
again?
voice.
Yeah, I did again with that.
Yeah,
No.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't do some
Way too
impersonation.
close. You're gonna get
Yeah.
shot. Don't do
Yeah.
it.
That's- I got a gun too. So
That's my PTSD right there.
how do you spell that? Okay, so going from there, you got Trump, who is absolutely positively proving his point about being
100%.
outside of the box on this one and not being. I mean, damn, these guys are Republicans. They're supposed to look. Hey, look, everything I've ever bet on, I didn't win. And sometimes you got to suck it up. Sometimes your guy loses. Okay, enough is enough. This is stupid. They realize that all this money that's being spent could be going to some great causes. I'm just saying. You could come out of this a hero. Like Cruz right now could come out of this an absolute hero.
Good.
Because he could say, look, we still have $100 million slotted, blah, 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 blah. We're going to use that to put some homeless vets in homes, this kind of stuff. But no, quit playing with stuff, Steve. Sorry.
He broke it.
You're right. I'm telling Scotty. I'm telling Scotty.
So MSNBC
Happy birthday. Welcome to
reports
Moe's.
that Carly Fiorina sings a strange, soft tune.
Yeah, it was sickening, dude. I'm telling you, it's just befuddling me. It's like they're going out of their way to do stupid crap to try to be like Trump, where Trump isn't being
Trump.
Yeah,
Trump's just being Trump.
Yeah.
That's Trump. That's the way Trump's always been. He's a wild man. He's a businessman. He they said he got out there and he did his whole foreign policy speeches today. But everybody is texting me earlier saying, guess what? He still really hasn't said anything. Doesn't that bother you? And I'm like, no. Yeah, because all the guys that are saying what they're going to do, one, aren't winning. So it doesn't really matter what the hell they say they're going to do.
Right.
Two,
They're saying stuff either that people want to hear or they're telling you what they're going to do. And we know for a fact they're not going to do it because none of them ever have.
I was about to say, you name one guy that said they were going to do something on the campaign trail that when he got in office, he really did it that way.
Obama did.
Well, yeah.
He has effectively changed America.
Oh,
Yeah, he did bring
Yes,
about change.
He brought about a lot of change. He has created a huge divide in this country that wasn't here.
He has created a huge stupidity in this
Canyon
country that used to
divide.
not be
It's-
here.
Yeah, I was going to
Amazing.
go with the Marianas Trench
Yeah,
divide,
probably even better. Yeah.
because it's deep, long, and wide.
Wow, and wet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I
no,
threw
wrong
that-
kind of divide.
I threw
Yeah.
that in there. How about this? Lots of pressure.
Lots of
Yeah,
pressure.
lots of
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
But
The
Things
San
living there
Andreas
that-
fault
You know what?
divide. How about that?
The real thing is that anybody who's saying exactly what they're going to do as far as immigration or foreign policy and all that, they're really blowing smoke because they don't have anything until they get in that office and sit down and see what it is they're not permitted to see right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Till you
that-
take the oath.
until you take the oath, you're
I-
sitting in the office and you're dealing with the
Yeah,
facts that are going on there right now.
Yeah, I think
There-
they
you
do
don't have
get
a clue.
I think they do get some form of briefing right now.
They do, but they don't get the
Yeah.
briefing that the Secretary of State is getting. They
Oh,
don't
no,
get
no,
the
no, no,
briefing
no,
that
yeah.
the president's getting right now.
No, the president
And that's the
does go
difference,
to
though.
him.
Is
Yeah, so-
I got briefed on the immigration across the Mexican border. Okay, but I didn't get what they're getting in Washington right now.
Right.
I'm getting something so that I can just go out there and talk on TV.
Right.
So I don't know shit.
And the other part to that too is that every time Trump does talk about something he's going to do, if he starts getting more votes for it, people take his idea and
Yeah.
oh, you know what? I'm going to build a wall. Trump said
Yeah.
he was going to, and then suddenly he got really popular because apparently a lot of
Yeah.
people want that wall.
Well,
So-
I got Alex beat me up saying basically, they can't use campaign funds to support some other project that's a felon and all that other stuff.
Right.
Guess what? They can change anything they want to.
Sure.
If
Well, I mean,
if I got to piss
the-
next to a woman
The campaign
that's really a man, then
Right.
guess what?
Well,
they
the-
can change the laws on what the hell they do with campaign money. So,
they can change the laws, but that law has been in existence for quite a while,
yeah,
and
well,
they're not going to change because it's designed for
it
you-
works for them.
Well, no, it's designed because the American people had a demand on it. It was affected by American people. It was
Yeah,
affected by vote, and people were like,
And
Pete-
they came up with the super PACs, and
"Well, yeah." And
so
But what I'm talking about is the
there's always
campaign
a way around
funding.
it, man.
the campaign funding was designed so that if you got campaign money, you have to spend it on your campaign.
Right.
It's sort of being like
I
a
got you.
501.
I got you. But still, what the point I'm trying to make is people have been telling me my whole life that you can't do certain things, and I've always been able to do it.
Right.
You know,
Here's
So-
where Cruz could really stand out and shine and be the hero would be as if he went ahead and announced his withdrawal from the campaign trail
Mhm.
and turned and supported Trump.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what that would do?
Yeah.
That would end it.
Yeah.
That would end it right now.
We're done.
Hillary-
There would be no
There would be no
convention.
Hillary.
There would be no
convention.
Hillary. There would be no
Hillary could
convention.
climb in a damn clamshell
Yeah.
after that. But no,
Yep.
see,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
personal.
instead,
agendas.
exactly. There's personal agendas,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not and I'm not saying that I'm an anti-Cruz guy.
He's a nice guy, by the way,
It-
person. I've actually had a chance
Well, and
to
he's
talk
done.
to.
He's been very successful every time he stood in front of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Supreme Court. So the man knows what he's talking about.
They have said that he's probably one of the leaders in conservative, constitutional law. So hey,
I mean, and that's always been between me and Danielle. We've always, it was a tough deal when we went in to vote. I mean, we were both standing there like, oh man, who the fuck, who are we going to vote for?
Yeah.
yeah.
And it took several minutes to make that decision because between the
same
two of
thing.
them, they're so qualified. But the final thing came down for me is you know what? The only choices we've ever had in the past is to put somebody who's always been there,
Yeah.
a Washington regular.
I agree with that.
And
yeah.
Trump is not a Washington regular. He's not using his money to fund his campaign. He is the outside guy who's knocking on the door and telling people this is how it can be.
For me
and-
personally, when I stood there, I'm thinking this was the first time that I can remember past Ronald Reagan, and I'm not trying to compare any of this,
Right.
that I didn't go, I'm voting for the lesser of an evil. I'm voting for Trump because I believe this guy
Right.
is going to be the right guy.
Do you guys think
So-
he's actually going to change it to where it really affects us? I mean, because right here at the table, we're just,
Well, the thing of it is the difference between typical Washington politics and what Trump wants to do, and Trump has a really good chance of being stalemated for the first 4 years in
Sure,
office.
sure.
I mean, because if Congress, it's like Carter. Everybody complains about Carter. Well, he had a Democratic Congress sitting across from him, and they stalemated him his 4 years in office.
yeah, they sat on him.
Yeah, I mean, they literally they can do that to Trump, and he won't accomplish anything.
Right.
But at some point in time, they're going to have to realize that what this man is trying to do is fix a problem.
Well, I
and
look at
make
What's really going to happen is whether or not Congress decides to accept him
right.
and to do any of it, it's going to wake up the American people to
Exactly.
see
well, yeah, this
that
sleeping giant.
this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I get asked a lot too is, okay, let's say it goes to open. He doesn't clinch it with the 1237 delegates. It goes to an open, and they don't pick Trump. Everybody keeps asking me, what do I think will happen? And my standard answer is rioting in the streets. because
Oh yeah.
you know what? All of these people, like, to include Eric Erickson over at WSB, these guys continue, even this late in the game, they keep saying it's like Trump is just goofing around. He's not really going to go through with it. And the other one, I love this part, is they come up with these stats where only 9% of Hispanic women are voting for Trump. You can't win with that. You just can't win with that. Well, geez, he seems like he's been pretty much blowing it out of the water
Blowing
up
it
until
out.
now.
Right. He's got a huge Hispanic population voting behind him.
Yeah.
But you know, once goes up against Hillary, that
Yeah.
you know, 9%
the-
Hispanic women, he won't be able to carry the ticket.
Well, the thing of it is
it's not gonna be able to happen.
we were discussing. We stopped at my mom's on the way over here and had a
How's mom
conversation.
doing?
Mom's doing good.
Is she watching tonight?
Don't know if she's watching or listening. We told her that if she's watching, she can get the number.
Okay.
Yeah,
we don't want her to call.
but we, you know,
Only if
the
she's watching.
Republican Party is actually going back into the Republican. The convention delegation system is going back into a conference right now,
Yeah.
and they're trying to change the way that they do.
Change the rule. Yeah.
They're trying to change the rule because the rule right now is that one person, the man that sits at the top, the head bench, pounds the gavel, decides who's going to represent the Republican Party.
Right.
Now they're trying to change it to say whoever has the lead in the votes. So they see the writing on the wall. They see that if it goes to convention without the delegate vote, and that individual stands up there and appoints somebody, they know the Republican Party is done.
Oh,
it's gone. It's gonna fall apart.
Forever.
And exactly. And
That's the
it'll be-
rioting in the streets, I think.
Well, I don't know that you're necessarily going to have rioting in the streets, but there's going to be a lot of dead people all over the place.
Well,
I'm going off my meds. That's the first thing I can tell you.
I mean,
No, it's not.
Do
She's
y'all
not
know
putting
any
them away.
Democrats?
Yes.
a couple.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe they're afraid of me. I don't know any. I don't.
I actually know some Democrats that are so pro Bernie Sanders, they're blind.
I get kicked off.
And I'm
totally
talking
don't get
about,
that.
and I am talking
Don't get
about,
that.
I'm talking about doctorates.
Yeah.
They hold doctorate degrees. These are learned people,
Right.
and I'm like, how can you?
But
not see?
apparently this is like the new F word because
Oh, it is.
no, I'm serious. I have been banned from more discussion pages for
On-
calling somebody a Democrat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as simple as, oh my God, you must be a Democrat. And then suddenly I'm banned. I'm like, Jesus,
Yeah.
like I could have used a lot better word than that.
Right.
It's
Give me another
weird.
shot.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I'm not really like that.
I'm not a
Um,
Democrat. How dare you?
No, I wonder why that is. I do not really.
Well, and some of them I know because it's the
I
free
think I
education
knew.
system. It's like, wait a minute, you know.
I think I know.
Let's
Nothing's free. Somebody
exactly.
pays somewhere.
I mean, it's like, look at Denmark, 62% income tax.
Yeah, Denmark's not a good
It
example.
works,
They're
though.
happy though.
They're
happy.
yeah,
you know
whatever.
why? Because
It's
they're
not the
perpetual
They're
students.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, but they're happy.
90% of the population is in school
Yeah. Well, damn.
for life.
Yeah,
Look, Pat made this
they're happy.
comparison the other day, and I thought it was really awesome. And I've been sharing it because I just think it's pretty cool. The biggest socialist experiment or corporation, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, but the biggest socialist part of our country is our military. We
Okay.
get free healthcare.
Yeah.
We get free housing. If you're single and you're living in the barracks and you're doing your job all the time or going overseas. So we are a socialist, a socialism type environment, but we are funded 100% by a capitalist market.
Okay. I mean, I can see where you're coming
So
from.
you have to, if you want to have some socialism, it's okay, but you have to have the balance of the capitalist market in order to do it. So when you start tipping everything to the Bernie Sanders of everything is free,
Well, okay, look, let's be honest. And let me throw in my little reality thing that nobody ever likes to hear because it's always so far-fetched. Listen, how much do professors get paid? Okay? Huge.
Huge bucks.
yeah.
Well, and
Huge freaking
now,
now
Hey,
wait a minute now.
You're talking about
because you-
professors with tenure that
Well,
they're in
exa-
excess
but
of
what- and
$400,000 a
right,
year.
but you're talking about at Yale and Harvard. That's
No.
that seriously. That is a
No.
Yale and Harvard professor is $400,000 to $600,000 a year.
College
Now,
should
you
not
go-
cost what
You
it
go
costs.
to you go down to like Barnesville where you have where you have,
Oh, yeah. Well,
you
I
know,
mean, we all
smaller
got-
college and stuff like that, where you still have a professor in there, a doctorate, somebody who holds a doctorate degree.
Yeah.
They're not making
Okay, but
that money.
I'm saying across the board.
across the
don't-
board. I
I'm
would
be- I'm speaking
probably
in
say that
generals.
it's
Yeah.
probably I bet you would find that it's probably closer to on the average about 150,000 a year.
Yeah,
Now, it's
that
still-
kinda
that's
sucks. That's a
still-
little over 2,000 a week. Yeah, it's kind
that's
of a
still-
sucky lifestyle.
I mean, that's still an exorbitant
I wouldn't
income.
want to
But,
put up
but
with your kids.
look at what but the difference is it's like looking at Trump. Look at what Trump does. Trump's had all these bankruptcies. That's where, but wait a minute, listen, hang on, let me finish. That's where he tried and failed.
Yeah.
And learned and came back and did it again and did it the right way the second time around.
Yeah, but
Okay.
none of
These
those were personal,
professors
right?
have
Those were
spent a
all
lot of time-
business moves,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
But-
But,
okay,
a
but
lot of
hold on,
a
wait.
lot of professors are sitting there.
That's not what happened.
going
with
to
Trump's-
school.
That's not what happened when Trump's bankruptcy. Not what happened. It's not.
Then what happened with Trump's bankruptcy?
They're financial options. It's not that he tried and it failed. Sometimes you have to use that option to gain ground. You see what I'm saying?
Right, because they
Henry
put it.
Ford.
They put it in.
Yeah,
Henry
it's a
Ford.
business move, is what it is. Yeah.
4 bankruptcies, Ulysses Grant, Hershey's. I can go on and on and on. A bankruptcy is a financial option for these corporations. It has nothing to do with failure. You see what I'm getting at? It really, now I'm sure there's some out there that have gone wrong and it went into bankruptcy, but these guys use bankruptcy for something completely different than what a personal bankruptcy for you and I would be, a 7 or a 13. You see what I'm saying? Theirs is completely different. It doesn't have anything to do with. That's why, if you notice, every time they bring this up on Trump, his facial expression, he goes, "No, you don't understand what it is," and that's because they don't use it that way. His book explains some of it too. Just to let you know, I'm not trying to dog you or nothing.
Okay.
But here, if we could just kind of hit the rewind button, I want to go back to what I was talking about. Okay. You are not going to take somebody who, let's say, across the board makes $150,000 a year. Okay.
Mhm.
Joe, PhD.
Right.
Pizza Hut delivers. All right. So you take, you take Dr. Joe here.
Pile
Okay.
higher and deeper.
And you,
Yes.
you take Dr. Joe here and you tell him, oh, okay, so we got a new president now. It's President Sanders, and we're all going to go for this and that. We're
Chicken
gonna
for
make
everybody.
and here's what's going to happen is you're going to make $75,000 a year now instead of $150,000 a year. You think he's going to go, okay?
No, he's not, because he
won't.
He's going to
There's
sit
no
there and
way
say,
in hell.
"Hell no! I've done my time.
right.
I've worked to be here where I'm at."
Yep. That's why it's you know what? I know, and everybody always giggles about this stuff, but I study religions and stuff like that, and I like to think of myself as a someone who understands religion. I don't say I'm religious or anything else like that, but I do understand religions. And people will say, "Oh, we got to bring God back into the schools." Well, I hate to break this to you, but unless God steps in, that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Because you can't. There's certain ground you can no longer roll the tank on.
Right.
Once it turns into sand,
Yeah,
You
you're
know,
done.
It's done.
the
Yeah.
tanks are done. You got to come up with a different way to do it.
Right.
All right. So that's what I'm saying is that Trump, though his methods are crazy and he's boisterous and all, but at some point, don't we need? Look how many more people in our lives, and I think I'm older than you, right?
Yeah, not by much. But yeah.
But and then okay, so look how much more people know about. I mean, how many years, how many presidents have you known of that you knew how many Republican delegates were needed? Now, I've known for a while because I used to have this whole spill about how the Electoral College was BS.
Right.
But how many times in your life, how many times have you been able to have a discussion at the water cooler with somebody who knew 1237 was the amount of Republican delegates needed to cinch the Republican
Nobody.
convention?
Go back to Reagan. That's when I was
Yeah.
excited about it.
I mean, I did because
But for me, it was just going, hey, there's another red one. There's another red one. There's another red one. And I watched all the states on the map turn red.
Yeah.
So, except for one.
When did we when did we start watching it like this and have such an understanding and start look, I'm the first guy in the world because there was a point in my life after I got back from Afghanistan that I was considering going to the Arizona State Militia and being a designated shooter on the wall, on the wall that doesn't exist there. And I don't know if you know about them. I know they do. Basically, they're vigilantes and they kill people. They pick off coyotes and people trying to come across the border, because the people that are coming across the border in that particular part are raping their children.
Sure.
They're bringing in drugs,
bringing in tons of drugs.
Yeah.
And the first thing that happens is that they call border control. One, they never show up. Two, if they do show up, you know what they do? They give them a ride back.
Yep.
There's
a couple of
deplorable.
interesting articles where the Mexican army has flown across the border in Arizona in helicopters, landed on people's ranches, killed cattle and shot up the house and raided the house,
Stole
stuff, stole cars and everything like that, and then went back across the border. And there's nothing being done about it. That's an act of war under the Constitution of the United States.
In and of itself, yeah.
Yeah.
So these guys are using FLIR equipment. These guys are sneaking around, and these guys are setting up, OPs, and they're vigilantes. And so I'm sitting there going,
is that a volunteer job? Because I'm probably going to be really good at that.
It's a volunteer job. It's volunteer. There's no pay
I
involved.
can't wait till some rancher decides to take one of those helicopters out.
They've been fighting. They
shoot at each other.
They shoot at each other every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like a little war going on down there.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You should see these guys. These guys are
You
getting
need to
shot
drop a
too.
few Barrett 50 cals down there.
Oh, they got
There
them.
you
Shit,
go.
yeah.
There
They got
you go.
Yeah, they got them. They got Remington 700. You know what the cartels are using now? I bet. Watch this. Watch his face. Drones. They have Raptors. The cartel have bought Raptors.
Ain't that fun?
The big things we fly in Afghanistan and kill.
And they weaponize them and
No,
No, they use
They
it
got
to
them.
put drugs across.
they fly over. They come into a dirt field somewhere. They remotely drop their loads and take back off. And guys, wait. And they run out there and pick up trucks, pick it up.
Yeah.
ain't that fun?
They
Oh,
have
shit.
Raptors
It beats
and
digging
Predators.
a hole.
See?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Uh,
legalize all that shit.
Yeah, Los Angeles Police Department bought like 30 high-speed UAVs. I
Yeah.
mean, top of the line. Nobody knew how to fly them. And because there's so much helicopter traffic in Los Angeles, they decided to mothball the program. Guess where all the 30 drones went? Who knows? They all got sold off. Guess where they're finding them? Flying drugs over the border and literally not even landing. They can look down, see the guy drop the damn kilo. He catches it and takes off. Jumps in his car and
Wow.
rides away.
That's some Breaking Bad shit right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, no
Now
kidding,
get
right.
this. Trump went down to the border, and the day after, now you have the camera crews were following them all around. Well, there was one camera crew that said, we're going to stick around for a couple of days now to see what everybody's feeling was about Trump coming down here. The camera crew caught guys sticking kilos through the broken fence where their hotel was. The camera crew. They
And
just
this,
ran out there.
and this is not on the.
It won't be on an because it's
Uh.
because there's not a problem with people crossing the border in Mexico.
And look, this morning on the morning show, we were talking about it, is that like when you commit a felony, should you ever have the right to vote and all that other stuff? You know what's on the governor's desk right now. Okay. All right. If you are a felon, first time offense, you do your time. File sealed. It's no longer going to be where people can see it. Number 2, you're going to get back the ability. You ready?
To own a firearm.
Nope. Believe it or
No?
not, they're probably going to hold that still. You're going to get your EBT back.
Oh, ain't that lovely? That's all right. As
You
long as
can
it
get your
comes with a piss
you can't
test
get
every
your
month.
EBT back with the first one, but you can get it back with the second one.
Well, you're going to be able to get it back with the first one now because they're
Okay.
going to seal your folder, your file. So it's going to be that's going to be sealed. So nobody will be able to question you about that.
Right.
Okay. So as soon as you get out of jail from committing a felon, you can apply back for EBT. And here I am, retired military because I'm batshit crazy, and they offered me $14 a month.
Wow.
$14 a month.
$14 a month. Now I wasn't going to take it. We had a little thing on the show, and I was really the only person that could
Apply for it.
apply
Right,
for
right.
it in a way, because there's no income in the house or anything. It's just me and my dog, and my dog doesn't work. Lazy bitch.
Did you know your dog's a Democrat?
Yes, my dog has an Obama phone. My dog not only has an Obama phone, my dog has a freaking Facebook page. She's a member of LK9. You guys love that. You know you do. All right, so we got about 10 minutes. Let's do some closing statements. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, cool.
Hey, it's that time of day.
I didn't realize it was just you guys were fun.
Yeah. You should see when we smoke pot.
What night is
When you
that?
have PTSD, they make you do it.
Yeah.
And some of the things you didn't hear about is one, I'm trying really hard to do that. I talked to my shrink. I have a shrink, a therapist, and I don't know what they're actually calling this.
Life coach.
Yeah, it's like a life coach, but not a life coach. And I tell you what, out of all of these, I found out I got called to my shrink last week. I got turned down for flight, so I cannot get back in a cockpit. They will not let me. I was a helicopter pilot, if you didn't know, Steve.
I didn't know that,
Yeah.
but that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So they're not going to.
I'm a fixed wing guy, but that's okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm a rotary wing guy.
Yeah.
I'm working on my master's degree in professional aeronautics.
Okay.
And I was wanting to get back in the cockpit, but I pretty much already switched over to UAVs anyways. So that's still cool, but I can't get back into the cockpit.
Are they
so
afraid you're going to go all Vietnam on them?
Shut up. I got kicked out of a damn.
That was the other
Facebook
sand
group.
war.
I got kicked out of a Facebook group today for kind of about Hueys because I started ragging on everybody. Their membership went from like 21,000 to like 19,000 in the course of a day.
How'd you do that?
Not everybody can not only get banned, but get everybody banned with him.
You know why? Because if you're a little, you know what I told one guy? I said, one dude, check this out. You can leave a Facebook page without a freaking goodbye speech. You freaking drama queen. Take you and your smelly JJ and
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
because you're the
the
only
worst.
one at the table with one, I think.
I think.
Just
Yeah, it's a very long and dangerous process for men.
I know right where his brain went to.
I got a stun gun and some LEDs, some gummy bears, and an ice cream scoop.
Look, if you have some ice cubes, you
And a
can make
helmet.
that surgery a whole lot faster.
All right, so
And a
so
football bat.
they told me I can't fly. So so I got all these people, and my little life coach dude is the best one. They matched us up. We have a very similar background in the military, and to find somebody with I had 28 years in, to find somebody that can match up all the stupid crap I did was a really good job on them. So I'm proud of him. He's helped me through a lot of this stuff, but I'm still hounding him to have vape cannabis because I take 2,700 milligrams of gabapentin a day. That's enough to drop an elephant. I take 600 milligrams of the cyclopine, whatever it is, the anti-inflammatory, the rheumatoid arthritis thing. I take 250 milligrams of Zoloft. I take 200 milligrams of Seroquel.
Man, you opening a pharmacy over there?
Yep. I take 4 shots
Military
of
benefits are awesome.
Flonase 3 times a day. Shit's like battery acid, man. I've had a sinus angioplasty. I've got more pins and rods and yeah.
Nerve
in my
damages
body,
everywhere.
I've got bumps on my bones because so many of my ribs have been broken so many times, and my fingers. I've a rheumatoid arthritis. This new stuff I'm taking is really good, but before about 3-4 weeks ago, I couldn't even pick up a Coke bottle or a Coke can. Kind of had to make a conscious effort to do it. To sleep is one of the most, probably the biggest thing that I face on a daily basis is sleep. And the thing about it is, and these, me and this one have sat in chow halls in Kabul, and at literally 2-3 o'clock in the morning, just going, screw it. If a rocket comes through the damn top, okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, bite me.
Right.
I'm doing midnight
You get pissed
nachos.
off, right? I mean, what, 9-10 months through a deployment, you just get pissed. I don't care.
Yeah.
I was Skyping with my daughter one day, and they were freaking blowing shit up all over us, and I'm sitting there going like this, and she's like, "You need to go." And I said, "Not unless a damn rocket comes right through the top of my head." 'Cause you
Well,
just get mad.
if you remember the movie
No.
with the EOD movie,
Hurt
the
Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
And the greatest comment that he actually makes in the whole movie that actually rings the most true was when he started tearing the tin off of the windows and stuff. And the guy's like, "Hey man, that's to help keep shrapnel out." And he's like, "If it drops through the roof."
and
you
you
don't want
do.
I mean,
Yeah.
the rest of the movie is kind of crap,
Yeah.
except for the fact that he makes the one perfect point of if
Every,
the shit falls through the roof, who gives a crap what goes off outside?
Yeah.
every single day I'm driving through
Yeah.
Kabul in traffic, right? And it's freaking sweltering hot. And I got freaking, 100 pounds
Yeah.
of gear on 230 rounds of M4 ammo, my 9mm, all my 9mm ammo. I never wore my helmet. And I reach over and I grab that bulletproof glass and I slam that thing back open. And I got my hand outside the door. And I remember Big Mike Carter looking at me and going, "What are you doing, man?" I'm like, I got my hand out the door.
Fucking hot.
Dude, what are you doing? I opened up the window. And then to really get everybody going, you know what I do? What's that? Combat lock, right? I do the combat lock, and everybody's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh
I
my
get
God,
out.
somebody could run up and open the
I
door.
freaking walk over to a vendor sitting there on the street, and I'm like, "Don't you freaking blow up on me. This is $5. I'm gonna pick up this Coke right here." And he's like, and I'm like, "This is $250 Afghan dollars." So I know the damn Coke don't cost that much, but I'm getting this Coke. So I give it to him. He don't touch it. I grab
Don't
the
you
Coke,
blow up
and
on
I'm
me.
looking
Oh
at
my
him
God.
going, "We're cool, right?" And he's. I get back in. Oh, kiss my ass. Thirsty. Yeah.
And it might say Coke. It might say
It tastes
Coke.
like Coke.
Yeah, mine was wearing all that same body armor, but it was like zip. we didn't have the up armored Humvee, so it didn't fucking
Shit,
matter,
man.
dude.
Freaking Desert Storm, man. Desert Storm, we're screwing around. We're riding around in a freaking Humvee with
Turtle
no
back, yeah.
armor,
Yeah,
no,
soft shell.
no freaking even the
Well, I mean,
top,
hell,
no doors.
even when we first went into Iraq, it was like guys were running around like, "Hey man, I found this sheet metal. We should up armor Humvee." I'm like, dude, you realize that doesn't stop a BB gun, right? So I mean, we had mechanics who would run around and literally, "Oh man, dude, we found this. We found this
Hillbilly
freaking."
armor.
Oh, we had guys that were smart. We had one good mechanic, man. He was a smart dude. He'd go and
Yeah.
cut all the damn flat side plates off of Russian APCs.
Yeah.
And he would
Bolt
bolt hinges
turret.
and shit like that and make made up body armor and shit.
So you guys are lucky. I had the up armored ambulance whenever we went out, and that thing
Hell
was
yeah.
like
Went out
it was like a
jacked.
starship. Friggin' hydraulic doors.
Yeah.
You know what? You know how we navigated Desert Storm in an AH-1? Had a GPS. It's like a Magellan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, Garmin.
$6 million helicopter.
The
Well,
guy,
the satellites are still up there, so it's
the brother of the guy who created that
And
system
it's still better than
for
Google.
Northrop
Right.
Grumman
Uh-huh.
was in my platoon.
Oh,
And-
really?
Yes, and he sent us the first ground available GPS
A
box.
personal.
It was
yeah.
it was this size and it was about yay thick.
No
And he
kidding.
was like, "All right, so I'm going to teach y'all how to use this GPS." And he turns it on. He's like,
Hey,
"Okay, it's going to be 6 hours before the satellites come into
Yeah.
range."
because you have to have back then you had to have three of
Yeah.
13 satellites.
Yeah.
Now there's, I mean,
Now
hell,
there's-
my drone.
Now there's like 65 satellites up there that are all
Right.
geosynchronous.
Get this, my one UAV
Yeah.
not only does GPS, but it does the Glaskos, the Russian ones,
Yeah.
and it's got VPS. It's got a vertical positioning system
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
built on the freaking drone.
Where'd you get this drone?
DJI.
Nice.
It's one of the Phantom 3s.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
one of the,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
the guys at work, they've been flying these little night vapors. They're like cellophane and carbon fiber, battery powered planes
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. And then they've moved to helicopters. So we've been watching a lot of the YouTube video. The new thing is they're doing radio transmitted cameras in which you literally put on a
VPF
video
or
set of
first
video
person
goggles.
view.
Yeah. And you do a set of video goggles and they're flying the planes
FPV.
around. And
FPV.
Oh yeah. You
and
should
you're
see the
just
guys
standing there
doing the
and guys,
drones.
they're
yeah.
flying. He's teaching his girlfriend. She's never flown one before,
Yep.
so he gets
Piece
it
of
off
cake.
the ground. And his girlfriend's over there, and she's flying all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
First time, and you know, this $200, $300 gas powered freaking airplane. And
Yep. Pretty cool, huh?
No,
All right,
not
so
gonna happen at our house.
that was my speech. You know, it's amazing what's going on in this country right now. Everybody sits back and says, "Oh, this horrible thing is happening. This horrible thing is happening," and I'm just the other way. I'm just like, I am so freaking blessed to be alive during this deal with Trump.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot wait for Trump and Hillary to be on stage.
To battle. Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh.
You know what's going to happen? I'm calling it right now. They're going to look at each other and go, "We're not going to get nasty with each other. We've known each other for like 30 years. So,
Yeah.
what you got, freaking Fox?
Yeah.
What you got, CNN?"
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. But I just don't think they're going to get freaking evil with each other.
I don't think that Hillary's going to be on stage.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna
Really?
say I don't
No,
think that
I
they
don't
will
think-
even step on a stage together.
No, she's not going to be on the stage.
You're saying she won't do it, or she won't get
She's
the
not going to be there.
You won't make it.
She's not going to make it. Everything is piling against her right now. They're just waiting.
Wow.
And here's the catch.
I don't
Here's
think DOJ's got the balls.
Yeah, they do. They do. And here's the other thing. She's still under the congressional investigation too.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah,
never
from
been
the
in.
Gazis,
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, the thing of it is that this president has two Democratic contenders, and he's not put his weight behind one of them.
Oh no. no.
What does that tell you?
And you know what? They've been treading lightly. She said some nice stuff about him beginning of the week or end of last
Yeah.
week. But other than that,
She's
Yeah, they-
not been very
Yeah,
she's been
favorable.
very-
on-
She's
on
actually
him.
been trying to distance herself
I would.
from his politics, and Bernie Sanders wants nothing to do with his politics. But you have to think about it. It's it. I mean, he's not.
my impersonation of Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's.
All right, let me go around the table. Let's start with our guest. I know you got something coming up, Little Deal Saturday.
Yeah, you can still get tickets. www.millstreetmusicfestival.com. I kind of practiced that a couple of times.
Yeah.
thinking-
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. I hope everybody comes out. You know, anybody who hasn't already got their tickets, get them. If you don't, you can still show up at the door. It's going to cost you a little bit more, but hey, get you a cold beer and have a good time.
It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
Sounds
Absolutely.
great. Captain Pat.
Hey, we got June the 11th is the poker run. I met with Harley Davidson again yesterday. They're amped up. They're ready to go.
And that's with the Foxhole Support
Foxhole
Network.
Support Network. Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
And Foxhole Support Network is also on Twitter now.
Oh, very
So-
cool. Very cool.
So it's there.
I did not know that.
Yes. But, you know, you got to be, it's probably one of the least used by modern people, but there's still a lot of businesses and stuff out there that use Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. I mean, you saw how many
Kanye uses
hashtags I
it.
put.
Yeah.
I put about 40 hashtags with us tonight. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a Kardashian network.
Yeah.
Oh, hashtag
Ooh,
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a whole nother show.
And my variable speed co-host.
If you are not already on the Foxhole Support Network and you are a veteran, you are wrong.
Yeah,
Join us.
mandatory fun.
Absolutely.
And
We-
if you are on the
And
if
you
are
better
on
have
the
your
list,
safety belt.
You better have a PT belt, and you better order a T-shirt.
Absolutely. T-shirts. We are up to 14 sold T-shirts. I'm hoping to get 50, but we have 9 more days.
2,500 members, and we've sold. Don't get me started.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
yeah.
But only
and-
4 of them actually talk to each other.
yeah, every day. No, so. Hey, this is the world according to Mike. Hey, tomorrow night, 7:00, the Rough Edge with the guru of music. It's Jacob. It's a remote transmit from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And Jacob's got kind of his own unique way of doing it. The rest of us calling it getting it stoned, but Jacob makes it work. If he was to do drugs, he'd be so weird. Let's see, Monday nights, DJ Smiles with Ladies Talk. You ought to show it one Monday night, blow him out of the water.
No, I'm good.
No, okay, sorry. Oh, he's figuring out how my lazy eye works. 2 hours later. So then Tuesday night, God knows, I could just transfer all this that Alex has been sending me. Tuesday night, Tech Talk, where they talk a little tech and then they talk politics. That's probably till we get a president, and then he'll probably go back to technical stuff. His co-host is named Danielle. And
I know she's cuter than me.
Nobody's
man,
cuter than you, baby.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. Yeah. Yes, I'm kind of
She's-
and you're my co-host. That's different.
It's like you know what? It's like Star Wars. You're my Luke. I can't even go there. I'm like
Yeah,
Princess,
you're Luke
Princess
Skywalker.
Leia.
That means I'm Han Solo.
Wait, which character are you?
Princess Leia.
Oh,
Duh.
Duh.
Yeah.
old bitch.
Oh no!
What?
Wait!
What?
No,
What?
no, I'm not.
It can't
Princess
be Han
Leia.
Solo, man.
Yeah, he
Because
dies.
just in case nobody's seen it.
Okay, so like, okay.
Alert.
Yeah.
He
Well,
dies.
Well, if they haven't seen it by now and they're waiting on the DVD,
Yeah.
they're
Spoiler.
Yeah, well,
Han Solo dies.
Han Solo gets it.
Yeah, Princess Leia got old.
You know, this country can't come together on anything except for not giving away the plot lines on Star Wars for a
Yeah.
couple of months.
That, and why the hell does anybody watch the Kardashians? So
Yeah.
nobody can figure it out.
I'm just waiting for the next porn tape that she does.
Hey, next week, you want me to bring in some more zombie dolls?
Yes, people are asking about the zombie dolls. Please bring some more in so we can sell those. Or what do you sell them, or do you just do an enchantment over them and they leave with the person in their soul?
Did you see the
No.
Buddha one?
No, and like I said, no.
like-
Last week I came in, it was in the chair. I'm like, get this out of my chair right now. I don't do that. Hey, Monday through Friday, 7:30 in the morning, believe it or not, to 10. Basically, DJ Scotty yells at us. It's a pretty interesting show. Steve, you've been around on the morning.
I've done it
Completely
once
different.
or twice. Yeah.
Completely different in the morning. It's a lot of fun. I'll be back in a couple of hours to be with you once again. Any questions, comments? Keep them to yourself.
Oh man, you said-
No, I'm going to actually speak up because
Go
I'm
for
the only
it. Go,
non-veteran in the
go,
room. Thanks,
go,
you guys.
go.
for
Thank
all
you.
do.
You're not going to do
Yeah.
that.
I have to
whole
do it, you know?
time.
I
Don't
gotta
do
do
it. It makes us all feel weird.
Yeah,
when
that's
you
all right.
do it. We
Yeah.
don't.
I can only do it because I love you guys. Already,
Yeah.
so.
Why'd you make the whole come in Tokyo thing? Okay, because the
I went
breast
like this.
exam thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know what's really funny, and we try to explain this to folks, is
Yeah.
we never know what to say.
We don't
all
have to.
We've all came up with our own responses. Mine is, it was an honor to serve. No,
Perfect.
Not really.
Perfect.
But
Perfect.
I do that. I say,
Uh,
it was an honor to serve. No, not really. I'm saying I say that part. I do the last part. I do. I don't have an inner monologue. Was that out
No,
loud?
it's super easy. All you do is turn around, look at them, and tell them thank you for your support.
Yeah, perfect.
I mean,
Yeah.
like
Thank you for your
underwear.
service. Thank you for your support. That's
Yeah.
a two-way street.
Yeah.
Thank you. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Let's go on.
Yeah, thank you.
and it
for your-
acknowledges
yeah.
them for acknowledging you.
Oh, see, what a
There you go.
politically correct world we live in. I have to acknowledge someone for acknowledging
Well,
me.
I mean, we're rewarding mediocrity, so you may as well.
Look,
Unless they're
don't
wearing
throw
a
big words at
dysfunctional
me.
veterans, unless they're wearing a dysfunctional veterans T-shirt, in which
Mhm.
you just give them the middle finger salute.
Or if they're wearing part of a uniform or
Yeah, then
That's
you.
stolen valor, buddy.
No.
That's why I got kicked out of that group today.
right.
Yeah,
I don't care. Thanks. Does that count?
Perfect.
Good. Because the other one is squeeze me real tight and I'll fart. Makes you feel strong. I'm known for my shirts. What can I
Hey,
say?
awesome.
Anybody got anything else? Let's go home.
Let's go home.
All right.
Let's go
Good
home.
night. It's the World According to Mike. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Go do something productive with your lives.
Like driving and crying.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Or if you're riding with me,
Crying and not driving.
well, it's usually sex and crime. Right? Have a good one, guys. See you.
Man, that blew 2 hours fast.
Hotai.
You like that, huh?
I like that.
Yeah, you'll never get those 2 hours.
Yeah. He's gonna go home and go.
that's
I will never
that's
do
the
that.
no,
again."
the no my made for Stephanie.
I'll be happy to do it again, especially when I'm not stressing about it.
All right. Well, YouTube is still on, and I can't seem to shut it off because this thing is not working. So, yeah. Watch what you say and exit to the rear.
Exit out of your rear? What? I don't want to know anything about your rear right now.
Everybody say goodnight to YouTube.